Again, let me thank you all for coming out here tonight. My name is Stephen Douglas. So, everybody have good holidays. Holidays are done and over with for right now. We know we got 4th of July coming up. But I love the holidays. You know, holidays are great. I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's great. October, Halloween, that's one of my favorites because I get to dress up and play a clown other than my normal daily activities, you know. And this past Halloween, I had a little bit of a mix-up. I called up my friend and I said to him, I said, hey Joe, what are you doing for Halloween? He says, well, I'm going to go abroad. That sounded like a good idea to me. So Halloween day, I go over and knock on his door, there's no answer. I call him up, I said, hey Joe, where are you? He says, I told you I'm going abroad. I said, I'm abroad too, I'm at your house, I got my high heels on, I got my skirt, my mom, good. He said, no, stupid, I'm over in Europe. Well, that's a fine kettle of fish you got me into. So now I gotta walk home, and as I'm walking home, these guys are rolling down their windows and, hey, baby, you wanna get in the car and go for a ride with me? I got a bag of Skittles. A bag of Skittles, I'm worth a Snickers at least. Come on, look at God. Oh, I tell you, the things I get myself into every now and then. Thanksgiving's great too. I love Thanksgiving. But what happens when you eat a lot of food at Thanksgiving? You get gassy, right? One thing I've noticed around Thanksgiving time is there's pumpkin spice for everything. There's pumpkin spice coffees and lotions and muffins and cakes. And I thought to myself, you know, if they wanted to make something pumpkin spice that would benefit people, how about make a fart pad so you can put it in your drawers when you're over at somebody's house having Thanksgiving and you let one rip, they're like, ooh, pumpkin pie. You know, you wouldn't want to eat it, but hey, I'd rather have pumpkin spice than, you know, the other walking through the air. Right? I love Christmas. Christmas is another fun time of the year that I like. I'm not that great at getting gifts for my wife, right? So this year I asked my wife, I said, what would you like for Christmas? And she said, I'd like to have something happy and fun and vibrant. I misunderstood the word vibrant, right? So I ordered her something off of Amazon and it came in the mail, and I had to run out and get her some knee batteries. Oh no, it's not what you think. It's one of those 9-inch long neck massagers that you can put on your stand that's got the two oval cups that'll help it stick to the stand well. She wasn't too happy with that, so now I just stick it by the front door and I hang my coat on it. Yeah, that's too bad because I got burned up when I only got one coat. I'll learn one time, I suppose. Christmas is great. You know, the other thing that I don't like about Christmas too much is, anybody got pets, cats and dogs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So your cats and dogs, they usually play with the tinsel on the tree, right? And they leave little landmines out in the backyard with silver lines, you know, you're looking at, oh, this tinsel. My dog got in mine and she ate a big pile of it. She's running through the house. She's got screamers coming out of her butt, so I'm grabbing them. It's like pulling, you know, silver ink weeds out of her ass. It's like, stay away from the tree, Valentine's Day just passed. Love Valentine's Day. Again, not that great at, you know, doing gifts and stuff, but me and my wife, we have these, you know, names that we call each other. I call her the C word, and she calls me the D word. And it's great, you know, because I love the look on her face when I call her cutie, and she calls me, you know, I picked you out on that one, didn't I? Yeah, I thought I was using the other word. Cuddle bunny and ding dong. Yeah, I love coming here to Hidden Spring. This is a great crowd. So I see there's a few older men in their 50s here. A lot of you guys have been out to the proctologist and had your prostate exam yet. I went to mine for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and you know, I was in the waiting room. They brought me into the little, you know, office area, exam room, whatever you call them. And I asked the doctor, I said, where would you like to put my pants? And next to mine wasn't the answer I was expecting him to say, but you know, I'm gonna watch out for that. You know, and don't cheap out, because I had to go for another physical, and another one of those, we gotta do a second opinion prostate exam, so I figured I don't want to spend the extra money. So I went to the school, you know, and after you get a whole line of, you know, college nursing students to come through and check you out, I felt like a finger puppet by the time it was done. I was like, okay, I get it. You know, just check me out and say you're good and see you in 5 years or whatever it is. You know. Summer's coming up. I love the summertime. You know, summer's good, but I'm always getting in some kind of mess in the summertime. Anybody know what you're supposed to do if your cat or dog gets in trouble with a skunk? Tomato juice, right? That's what everybody says. But in actual reality, you can use Massengill, and Massengill will eliminate the smell. My wife and I found out this last year because we live on a small farm and we got some miniature donkeys. And one of my donkeys had gotten into the skunk den. So I had the pleasure of going to Walgreens and picking up some Massengill. So I go up to the counter and I have 70 bottles and I bring it up and set it down on the counter. And the lady's looking at me like, what in the world are you going to do with all that? And all I could say was, my ass really stinks and this is the only thing that'll take care of it. So I tend to get myself in the pickles every now and then by saying stuff that I don't mean. You know, every once in a while my wife will say something and I'll say something. And, you know, it's like I'm in the doghouse. That's where she likes to keep me when I put my foot in my mouth. I'll give you an example. One time my wife asked me, she says, honey, do these shoes make my feet look big? And I should have said, no, geisha girls are so jealous of tiny little feet. What I said was, yabba dabba do, Fred Flintstone. You're right in the doghouse. You know, I mean, it's like every time I say something, I'm getting closer and closer. You know. We like to go out and have dinner, you know, she likes to put on makeup. I gotta be honest with you, she needs a little bit of help from time to time. So she comes up to me one night and she says, honey, how's this makeup look? And I should have said, a little touch up, you'll be fine. What I said was, honey, the circus is in town and you're gonna fit right in. I mean, I got 2 feet in the doghouse on that one. But the biggest one where I actually slept in the doghouse was, honey, does this dress make me look fat? And I should have said, no, you look great just the way you are. But what I said was, no, honey, the fat around your waist makes you look fat. The dress is just a magnifying glass that makes it really stand out. And I'm right in the doghouse there. I'm in the doghouse so much, the dog kicked me out. I'm starting to get fleas. Oh, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring out my first comedian of the night. Please give a warm welcome for Nick Dufault, please.